Hello and welcome back to my day 20 solve of this Escape the Sunken Submarine, an advent calendar where each day you need to solve a little puzzle to work out where the next day's door is. And yesterday we worked out that door 20 was here at the top with this I think dolphin on it. So we opened it to check it was right, but we haven't yet tried the puzzle inside, and so I saw there were some cards and something fastened with an elastic band, and here's the 20. Now actually, before I go any further, I will show you inside the room, because I really think, just at a glance, yeah, there's nothing in there, right? It's just water, and I mean some dolphins swimming, and the 20. But I don't think that's very important. So it looks like all the action today is going to be on this card here, and these yellow cards. So let's see what it's got to say for itself. Right. What kind of notes, musical notes, written notes, are floating over there? More star charts. I've seen them before. Okay, on the back of it, it's blank. Okay, and this one's clearly blank on one side, and on the other, a star chart. Right, well, we have been collecting star charts in previous days. I've got them all by here, in fact. So I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from previous days, plus this 7th one of Cassiopeia. It doesn't mean what kind of notes are floating over there. There's nothing in the door. Nothing inside the door, I mean. Right, let's have a look at this. So we have some stars with 9 and 15. I think that's just the door number 20. And 7 and 20. My initial thought is this is the number of dots on a star in a star system, or in an astrological sign, wherever they are. But none of them get to 20, do they? So what's going on here? Why are these why can we press these out? What's the purpose of being able to press these out? Maybe there isn't no real purpose, but let's press them out anyway. So we are trying to select each day the next door, as I mentioned in my introduction, and this has been done two different ways during this calendar. One by some visual recognition, for example, just dolphin for that, for example. I don't think that actually is what it was, but that was the sort of thing. Or via these coordinates, which on the left hand side, as I've explained before, it says to ignore the first number of degrees and just look at the number of minutes. So the left hand side runs, this is runs at the bottom from 16, can you see that? No, here 16 all the way up to 19, and the top runs from 35 all the way across to 30 at the other end. So numbers between 16 and 19 and 30 and 35 also, if we've got a pair of them, uniquely identify a door. But what's going on here? Let's lay out all the star signs, and perhaps something will become apparent. Right, what kind of notes are floating over there? More star charts. I've seen them before. Well, I'm pretty sure that prompt is just telling us to retrieve the previous star charts. And let's face it, they were not subtly hidden. They were bright blue bits of cardboard. Gemini, Cassiopeia. Now, what's obvious about these? Perhaps not quite so obvious on camera. Maybe it is obvious, I don't know. Is that one letter is in bold, so I, A, and so forth. Sorry, I meant to zoom out. Pegasus, Leo, Ursa Minor, Lyra, and Virgo. I have a vague feeling I said there were 6 a minute ago, but there were 7. Maybe I said there were 6 previously. Right, so what can we do here? I assume we're selecting some of them, and they will spell something. Our letters are I, E, A, G, N, L, and V. So my first thought here is that there is, right at the bottom of the picture here, a door we haven't opened which has Vega on the side. I'm assuming it's pronounced like that. It's fictional, I think, so it probably doesn't matter. And we have cards with E, V, G, and A. And we have 4 stars. So almost certainly we're selecting these 4 letters to select this, because I'm not sure there's many unopened doors that can be described neatly with a 4-letter word, but that's kind of cheating. That's reverse engineering the solution. How are we supposed to actually go about this? Right, so as I say, one obvious thing to do is count the number of stars, but let's say we do need Pegasus, which has got the G. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stars, and that clearly doesn't match any of these. Now I have noticed that these stars, now I look more closely, are slightly different sizes, which somehow I didn't notice immediately, which makes me pretty dumb, I think. But for example, that 20 is notably smaller, I think you can see, than the 15. So perhaps it's something to do with ordering them by magnitudes. So 15 is the largest, then 9, then 7, then 20. So now I've arranged them in order of increasing star size, which I presume would be equivalent to magnitude in the night sky. But that information is not given on these cards, and incidentally I should make clear that the stuff on the back that's from a different puzzle. I think in every case the stuff on the back of the card is from a different puzzle, and I don't think there's anything else on the calendar that's related to these, providing other information. What kind of notes are floating over there? More star charts, I've seen them before. Despite the reference to notes, I think that's probably just referring to these bits of paper as notes and telling you to go and get them. So what is going on here? How is 20 selecting one of these? I mean, the 7th letter of the alphabet is G. The 9th letter of the alphabet is I. There's an I on here. That gives me a G, perhaps. That seems to make no sense at all. The 15th letter of the alphabet is O. There's nothing here with an highlighted O or that starts with an O, so that's the non-starter. And it just seems a bit unfair if these are not about stars and they're just about letters of the alphabet. Does each of them cover one of the star charts in a particular way? If I start with 20, it's not obvious. Sorry, you can't see. It's not obvious to me that this fits on this in any meaningful way. I can obviously contort it onto fitting, but I can't, for example, link 5 stars. There's again nothing on the back that's relevant to it, and I don't think anything on the back of here that's relevant to it. How am I selecting this card with this 20, or any other card with the 20 star? What is going on here? I don't think these constellations look like numbers in any way. I mean, you might say that looks like VV perhaps, which isn't really a Roman numeral anyway, but none of the rest do. Are there numbers associated intrinsically with these star signs? Well, maybe, I don't know, but if there are, why have I got pictures of them? This is a mystery to me. Despite me being fairly sure the answer is Vega, say I'm right about Vega, then Virgo has to be one of the stars systems. Where does 20 come into it? Or 9? Or 7 or 15 to read them in a peculiar order? Oh, well, I don't know if I'm right because I haven't checked. But I've just realised there's a 20 here and a 20 here. I think I'm selecting the star sign that was in door 20. So let's have a look on the back of them. This was door 15. Okay. So the different sizes of stars are presumably, maybe they give me an ordering for the letters. So, for example, if the answer is Vega, then that's an anagram of gave, but I would expect V to be the smallest and A to be the largest, or the other way around. Okay, so that's door 15. All right, I was being a bit slow there, I think. This is door 19, so we'll discard it. This is door 9. We do need door 9. That's the second largest. This is door, oops, that was door 20. So that was today's. That would be the smallest. And one of these is door 7, not that one. That was 17. This one is 14. It must be the one I'm checking last. This is door 7. So 7 is in the middle. So from smallest to largest, we have AGEV. So obviously it is Vega. And the sequence is largest star from door 15. And the next largest star from door 9, second but one smallest star, first but one smallest star, I mean, G from Pegasus, smallest star, and door 20A, and it spells V-E-G-A in the bold letters, Vega. So this is indeed the door we're opening today. Let's move my camera over a little bit, and I will just open it quickly to check that it has a 21 in it, to confirm it is the right door for tomorrow and that I've solved this puzzle correctly. And there is indeed a 21 in there. Can you see that? I think you can by there. Excellent. Well, I was a little slow on that, I reckon, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you did, please do hang around and check out tomorrow's video, in which I shall have a go at the puzzle in the next door. And in the meantime, by here, there were solves of 3 advent calendars I did last year, and 3 I'm doing this year, including this one. And by here, you can subscribe to my channel to make it easier to find future videos. But until the next one of those videos, take care and goodbye.